What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another Makoto archive video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the outfits that I wore this week, some of my favorite pieces that I finally broke out this winter season, as well as a bunch of behind the scenes and lookbook content from this week, some of the shoots we did, as well as some of the new product and upcoming products that you guys will be seeing here in the next upcoming weeks. And before we jump into this one, I just want to thank you guys for all the continued support. I've been uploading every single week this year, and I've been really feeling the love from you guys, so I appreciate everyone who stuck around and supported these videos, leaving a like on the video, commenting on the videos, showing love to the channel and subscribing. And I know that about 56% of my viewership is not subscribed, but they return every week. So if that's one of you guys, just subscribe down below. I won't hold you guys any longer. Let's get right into the outfits that I wore this week. Started off Monday in my Arc'teryx nylon pant. Some of my favorite pants in my wardrobe. For those of you guys who watch regularly, you guys know this was a very heavily rotated pant for me last winter. And although I haven't been wearing them nearly as much this year, I've still gotten some great outfits off with this pair of pants, and I wanted to do the same thing on Monday, so I started the week off in the Arc'teryx pant. Some of the new viewers have been asking about my wallet chain. This is a wallet chain from Chrome Hearts, and I have it attached to my vintage leather No Fear wallet. Now this pant also has no belt loop, so there's really not a place to hook this. However, right here on this front button, there's a little bit of a loop, and what I did on Monday was just connect the wallet chain to this little loop in the middle. It's not really made for it, but I thought it turned out pretty sick. First top layer from Monday is gonna be this vintage Stussy t-shirt that I was actually gifted by one of my very good friends who goes by the name of Stussy Den. I did some work for him last year, shooting some creative projects for some stuff in his personal collection. One of the, if not the biggest Stussy collector, especially in America. I know it might get a little bit more competitive when you go worldwide, but as far as anyone I've ever met in the United States, this guy has the most Stussy, the rarest Stussy, vintage pieces that I never even knew existed. So big shout out to the homie, Mr. Stussy Den himself, for gifting me this amazing piece. And part of the reason that I broke out this piece along with multiple other Stussy pieces this week was a comment that was made on last week's video asking me to style some Stussy pieces. And typically I don't really take requests for what I'm gonna wear during the week, but I do have a lot of Stussy pieces that I don't wear that often. So I did challenge myself this week a little bit to break some of those pieces out. And that was motivated by the homie's comment from last week. So if you guys are watching right now, leave a comment. I respond to every single comment on these videos. Overall though, I just really love the colors on this piece, and there is gonna be a jacket that goes over the top of it, so I just thought it was a nice excuse to be able to break this one out today. I just did that whole clip and I realized the mic was behind me, but I'll just quickly rerun through it. This is a Stussy jacket that was gifted to me by the homie Caleb, who wanted to give this one to me, mainly because it's just an amazing piece that I don't think he really wore ever, because the tag is literally still on it. It's also our signature color for Common Studios, which I love. It has this crazy paisley graphic throughout the whole thing, a nice Stussy embroidery hit here on the chest. I do like the way this one fits a little different than most of my other jackets. What I did on Monday was zipped it up and kind of tucked this undershirt in, so I really let the jacket be the centerpiece for this one. And overall, I just really love this piece. I think it's a really sick one. Never seen anyone else with it as well, and I felt like Monday was the perfect occasion to finally break it out. And to finish off Monday's fit, I broke out these Supreme Vans. I don't think I've styled these on the channel yet. I think I maybe talked about them, but they have this crazy, like, actual textured fur on them. And then you got the Supreme embroidery on the heel. This is obviously the navy colorway. I believe there was an orange colorway and maybe a black one as well. Picked these up off of my homie Bo in a trade. I ended up giving him my pine green Jordan 4s, and I got these as well as my silver box SB highs, which are somewhere. I think I styled those in a recent video as well. Wanted an excuse to break these one out. I also really love navy paired with this plum color, and I think this pair went perfectly with this outfit. We got another early pair. I really didn't anticipate to be incorporating this so much into these videos, but it's just been like a really crazy month with early pairs. So this is a Jordan 1 Retro Low OG. Wow. CNY. Wow. I think it's a Chinese New Year pair. I have no idea what these are. I've never seen these. Never seen this box either. Interesting. The Chinese New Year Jordan 1 Low for 2025. I gotta ask Brandon when these release.
They're already on Chinese New Year, brother man.
Look at the holographic emblem on the heel. That's pretty nuts. And then this is like, if you guys remember like the Union Dunks or even the Off-White, how they have that extra layer over them.
It looks like fucking like reptile skin or some shit under
I think
it,
this
which
is
kinda
removable.
crazy.
You can probably cut that off if you want to. Same material on the tongue. I'm not really a fan of the colorway, but the materials are pretty cool. And then a leather, well not leather, it's like a python tag with these beads on it. Very interesting. Translucent sole. Do these glow in the dark, you think?
Alright.
Oh, I think they do. Does it? I think they do.
The bottoms?
Oh yeah.
They look like they might.
Yeah, they're like a little green.
Yeah. Not one I'd rock, but probably look pretty cool in pictures, so I'll end up shooting these today probably. I don't know when they release though. Alright, pretty cool. First early pair of the week. Tuesday I broke out Old Faithful. You guys have seen these a million times by now. This is the Fugazi work pant, kind of double knee style pant. One of my favorite pairs in my closet. I also really love the wash on this gray pair. And I rotate pretty evenly throughout this one as well as the jet black pair that you guys see regularly on the channel as well. I also broke out a pretty familiar color combo on Tuesday that you guys see frequently when I wear the other color that you guys are gonna see here in a second, but I just thought that the Fugazi pant was a great base to start out Tuesday's outfit. Also paired this denim with the Common Studios Rockstar belt. And you guys will actually see the production version of this belt later in this video because I show it off on Friday along with some other upcoming products that we have. But I do love this belt. I've been wearing this one nearly every day since the sample came in. It's holding up amazing. We actually went with the vegetable tan leather for the production version, whereas this version is the pony hair. Both go hard, but we've gotten such good feedback on our vegetable tan genuine leather that we decided to run the base of this belt on that. And to pair nicely with the stars on the belt, I got the Common Studios boxers as well, which dropped last week, and I personally had to pick up another couple packs of them. It was just time to get rid of the old boxers and transition to something new. Genuinely the most comfortable underwear that I own. It's also perfect for working out as well, super athletic fit. For the top part of Tuesday's outfit, I broke out this vintage Sturgis long sleeve with some crazy colors in it. Front hit on the chest, and then that same graphic blown up on the back. You also have some really sick detailing on the sleeve. Finished off Tuesday's look with the Common Studios pink Stardust beanie. Their genuine leather tab on the front. You got the metal chrome hardware in there as well, which is super sick. The pink version of this beanie has the most colors of the 3 that we dropped. The other 2 are 3 to 4 color blends, whereas this one is a 5 color blend, and genuinely a piece that I wear on a very regular basis. If you guys follow me on other social media platforms, you guys see this one all the time. So I absolutely love this piece. And then I broke out a very, very fresh pair of Nocta Air Force Ones. My mom actually got these for me Christmas of 2023, and I just broke them out on Tuesday for the first time last week. I had a little bit of life left in my old pair. Now that's the take the trash out shoe, and we got a brand new pair of Air Force Ones. This shirt on eBay, and I don't really online shop. Like, I don't really shop on Depop. I don't shop on Grail. I don't. Anything I buy online is like.
Bro, have you seen his closet?
No, but like I buy stuff through like people I know, like off people I know. I don't really buy off of like websites and shit. Anyway, though, I was on eBay scrolling through a bunch of vintage baseball t-shirts to kind of get some inspo for a project we're working on, and this article of clothing was on this seller's page and was on an auction and had 0 bids, and it was going to expire in like a day. So I bid $5 on it, and I hit it. And it was more expensive to ship it than it was for me to even get the t-shirt. Damn, shout out to the seller.
The Ziploc bag is tough.
I think I'm going to wear this when we go shoot that collection there.
Tight.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't even know what this is on. An athlete's only. It's a heather gray. Pretty cool.
So tough.
Yeah, that's hella tough.
That's really us for real.
Really be us for real.
It's a 1995 piece. Any of these older tees, usually the graphics will have a date stamped, and that's how you guys can usually get a gauge on what year it is. So, pretty sick. And this is also a single stitch tee, which makes sense based on how old it is. But yeah, I thought this one was pretty sick. Maybe I'll style it next week for you guys, but scroll on eBay, quick $5. Hey man, you never know until you know. You said you got an unboxing?
I do as well. So I have an online shop.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a Depop purchase.
Okay.
But I like to get a lot of my vintage Levi's on Depop just because it's usually where I find the most that end up fitting me. So I got this pair of, I think these are Levi's silver tabs.
So good silver tab.
Super good silver tab. Look at the lining on them.
These look huge.
Yeah, they're
They do look
38.
huge.
Oh yeah.
So like, I wanted them to be obviously a lot baggier, so they're gonna be fucking baggy.
Yeah.
But
You seen the guys that do the Walmart interviews in the store and they ask a question and then like right after they ask, their pants just fall down?
Best day of my life. Reuniting with my sister.
so yeah, I purposely bought these to be like mad baggy, and then I'll obviously just belt them with the new Commons Rockstar belt that you can go shop on commonshop.com here in about a week, 2 weeks, whenever we decide.
Like 2 weeks, yeah.
Tight. So yeah, that's my pickup for today.
And scene.
No, not really. I picked this up too the other day. This No Fear jacket. Crystal and Des were sitting on this one. I said, yeah, let me get that. It's got some patches and stuff on it. I've just been keeping it here just to throw over if I ever get cold here. But today we're going to be shooting like big Instagram posts for those breads that came in last week. The rest of the pairs came in, so we're going to lay all of them out flat, and then me and Chris have to finish a reel that we were working on yesterday, so we're going to complete that today. Yeah, what I started doing every morning though is, you guys know, you're watching the video right now, I do my outfits of the week on YouTube, but I don't really post short form content, and a lot of my audience that I do engage with more on a daily basis, like on my Instagram, through my stories, my messages, stuff like that, have always requested that I do short form content. So this week is the first week that I'll be consistently filming a reel and a TikTok every single day, and those won't go live until basically this video's live. So if I post this video on a Sunday, for example, Monday through Friday of this continuing week will be all of the outfits that I wore last week, and it'll kind of just help promote the long form videos, but it'll also help me grow my other platforms and connect with you guys through short form content on a daily basis. So we'll see how long I can keep this up. So far so good. Vinny's also doing it with me because he gets in around the same time. So he's already here. I come in, shoot mine, shoot his. Just go follow us on those platforms, and you guys will be seeing a lot more content from us. Mainly just daily outfit content, which I know is what most of you guys are interested in anyway, but also maybe we'll mix in some other short form content at some point. I know Mad Dog's doing the full day in the life. Haven't seen the video yet, but I've heard about it. I heard it's in the works, so he'll get back to us, and yeah, that's our quick update for Tuesday.
Got the package.
What do you got? Wow, look at the rug.
Oh, what do you got?
Supposed to
Wow.
make this like a year and a half ago for Brandon.
tough.
We were gonna do like 10 of these and we were gonna sell them all, but I got sidetracked and I didn't make them for a year. So I made one of them and then I cut the rest out. Carving all this shit takes hours, and like I can
I
only sell
bet.
this for like $200, and
Right.
I spend like so much time.
Yeah, it's like not even worth it. Wow, it's been examined by customs. Even customs know we got fire shit. Bride doesn't know what's in this box, but I do.
Oh,
If I can open it. Oh.
this is the size run.
So we've been working on a new Star hoodie. One in every size in here for photos and videos and all that stuff early before the actual bulk comes in, because we ship the bulk, so that usually takes a little while.
I'm going to Lebanon at the end of February, and these drop at the end of February. So if these didn't come in early, we wouldn't have been able to drop them until like middle of March, because I would have been
Facts.
gone. But
Same
now that
with
we
me.
have them, we'll have time to shoot them before I leave, which is huge.
And I'm gonna bring mine to Japan too and get some flicks in Japan, which is gonna be tough. But anyways, this is the final.
We haven't even seen a final of this yet. We got one sample, but they messed the sample up, so we had to make one small change.
Wow. I got scared at first because there was a piece of paper that came off and I thought he printed it on the back again, and I was about to blow my mind. But anyways, yeah, these are tough.
Moment of truth.
turn her inside out.
The hood looks good too. Hood looks great.
Yeah, it's tough.
So you guys know the first Star hoodie featured the kangaroo pockets in the front, and it was a fully reversible piece with functional pockets on the inside as well. And so to show the intention of the reverse side, we screen printed on the back in the inside.
So tough.
So you'll only get this hit if you decide to wear it inside out. Otherwise, it'll just be on the inside.
You won't even see it. So tough.
Unreal.
It's tough.
I didn't even get a production unit of our last Star hoodie. I only have the samples, so I don't even know what size I am in these.
Looks like the medium fits you like a glove.
Yeah, low key. I would probably want a large just for it to be a little sized up.
Right.
But yeah, bro. The only thing about like the inside out aspect is that you didn't really
sometimes there's some threads.
These are all finishes. So you might have to cut a couple strings, but.
Wait, can I see the back?
You guys will be fine.
So would you personally cut the little tag on the right side of your body?
This.
There's like a little tag, or on the whatever side.
Yeah, the wash label. Yeah. You gotta cut that off. That's what we do with the last ones too. But like you legally have to have this on the garment.
No, that's what I assumed.
Yeah. I guess somewhere down the line we could just have like a pole removable one, but I don't know. Good note to make at least.
Yeah.
Still sick though.
Yeah, it actually came out so good. The hood on that is so sick.
Yeah, that's hard.
Like the stars are so much more dramatic now that they're different colors instead of being the same.
Yeah.
Pattern.
Yeah, exactly. If you guys remember the last Star hoodie wasn't two-tone. It was just one shade, which we like the subtlety of, but I don't know.
Sometimes you want to be a little loud, you
You
know?
gotta throw some color in for spring, and this is like an early spring.
It's a perfect color.
Piece, yeah. This is gonna be a movie. Shout out Harold.
Howard.
Fuck, how the fuck his name up, bro?
Come on, dog. Howard's my dog.
Wednesday this week, I broke out a fit that was probably way too warm for the day that we had. It's been reaching like 80 degrees already this week, which makes absolutely no sense to me. It's still February, but it'll be 40 degrees in the morning and then 80 degrees in the middle of the day or by the time I leave work. So kind of hard to get a gauge on how to dress this week, but unknowingly, I still rocked the Stussy Nike sweatpant, I guess you could call it, even though it's like way thicker than a sweatpant. These gotta be 100% wool, I would imagine. I also came across some pretty cool details in this pant that I had never really paid attention to. And I found that little tab right there that I had just showed you when I was filming my styling reel this week. You got another really sick hit right there on the leg. With all that being said, did break out the Stussy Nike sweatpant on Wednesday. For the top part of Wednesday's outfit, I broke out my No Fear Racing crew neck. I think I've worn this a handful of times on the channel before, never styled like I styled it on Wednesday though. Got the drive it like you stole it graphic on the back. And there was no base layer piece for this one just because I knew I was gonna be warm in these pants. So I ended up just having a tank on under and I just threw this on over the top. Broke them out again this week, the Nasty Boy Nike SB Dunk Low. Picked these up, I think it was last week, and also styled them last week for the first time. And I don't know what it is about getting a new pair of shoes, but there's just kind of that urge to continue to rotate them pretty heavily. And I feel like this is gonna be one of those shoes I'll wear for the next couple of weeks and then they'll sit for like a year. So we'll see what ends up happening, but I did want to break out the Nasty Boys again. I like the way that it pulled the reds out of the crew neck and just kind of solidified the grays throughout the rest of the outfit. Also a forewarning that there's no clip on Wednesday, half because it was just such a crazy day, I just didn't get a chance to film one, and the other half being I didn't do a makeup clip because in Thursday's outfit, which is this next one upcoming, we ended up shooting a full lookbook on Thursday, and that footage is gonna take up quite a bit of this video, so didn't feel the need to squeeze in an extra 2 minutes of random footage when you guys have a whole lookbook to watch. After sweating my ass off all day on Wednesday, I decided to start Thursday out in a pair of shorts. I also knew I was gonna be outside most of the day, and again, with how the weather's been, didn't really know what to expect, so I broke out my Stussy over-dyed shorts. I picked these up a few years ago now, but I will say for how expensive they were, I do think that they were worth it. It is a nice, well-constructed pair of shorts with an intricate wash and a very unique color as well. So we went with the Stussy over-dyed short on Thursday. Did still go with a hoodie on Thursday. I was gonna wear the knit because we were shooting the knit on Thursday, but I didn't want to be in the same thing as the models. As well as that knit is super heavy, so I knew I was bound to be a little bit warm, and ended up being the boys were kind of sweating as we were shooting yesterday. Ended up breaking out the Common Studios Co-Star hoodie in the sample version. As you guys know, we dropped this in a jet black, whereas this is the washed black that we released the original Star hoodie in. Love them both. Also love how this one fits. Another day where I didn't put a base layer on, I just had a black tank on, and I just threw this one over the top. Don't feel like grabbing a black tank right now, so just pretend I have one on, and I'm gonna throw on the Co-Star hoodie over the top. So I'm filming this video on a Friday, which means I wore this outfit literally yesterday, and I wore this really sick vintage No Fear hat that I have no idea where it went, and it's been like 12 hours since it was last time I had. So just pretend I have that on. I mean, you guys are gonna see it here in a second anyway, but with that, I paired the Plum Nike Dunk Low. And this was a pair I picked up. I really wanted these for a long time before they even re-released, and I ended up picking them up. Don't come around to wearing them all that often just because the colors for me are a little bit more out there and tougher to wear. But I just like the way these colors popped with this outfit. I thought these brought the whole outfit together really nicely. I will say too, this outfit will look honestly not as good in my opinion just because of the socks I'm wearing right now. I'm in a pair of just normal common hype socks, which are an amazing pair of socks. I wear them every day, but we also have an ankle cut version of them that we made completely out of bamboo. The most comfortable sock out of anything I've ever owned, hands down, but I just wasn't wearing a pair today when I filmed, so we'll just shrink these down and pretend that it's the common hype bamboo ankle sock. Backside of it where it has those like stairs.
Yeah.
It's like those concrete stairs. So I want to get some shots of you guys like staggered on those, like kind of like Tez.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like their lookbooks where they have like
With
all the duo shots are just like staggered.
Yeah.
Kind of want to get some stuff like that, and then I want to do like a couple reels in that same spot, but just like super casual. This will be our last little push for these because we dropped these on Saturday. Yeah. So we're taking a little field trip right now. We're out with the boys in downtown Phoenix. I got Vinny, Sam modeling for us today, and we're just gonna do some last minute shots of the crew necks, of the knits. But yeah, let them know how you feel about it, because this is your first time seeing it, right?
First time wearing it. You showed it to me when we did the
facts.
What was it?
Hat
Club? The Hat Club.
Yeah.
But nah, this first time putting it on. What size is this?
That's 2X. That's
2X?
the biggest size we make.
Yeah, so this fits perfect. I wouldn't even, like, normally I would want to crop it.
Yeah.
This fits right on the waist.
Yeah.
Heavy, but soft.
I was gonna tell you to wear your belt, but you already knew.
Yeah. Always. I don't leave the house without it. No, heavy, soft. You don't really feel this on the inside, which is nice. A lot of like embroidery, you'll like be scratched. Yeah, on the inside. You don't know that this is here at all. Soft. This is gonna last a long time. You can tell. Nice and weighted.
And it's sick. Like you could easily throw, like, depending on where you are, how cold it is, you can throw a jacket over that easy.
Yeah.
And you still have a really nice base layer.
Yeah, for the weight, it's not bulky at all.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't be worried about wearing a jacket that would be like I couldn't move in it, where I would feel like too restricted. Nah, this is a new everyday. It's just tough we live in Phoenix.
I know, bro. It was like 80 degrees yesterday. That's why I'm in shorts right now.
Last week it was 50 at night, 40 at night. So I was like, cool, like this is what I need. And now it's been 80 every day. But
we have 45 degree lows every day and 78 degree highs. So it's like you don't even know what to leave the crib in. That means Drew's gonna have to go on.
I need those. Is that? I assume that's probably the size that he got, huh?
Hopefully with like.
Okay, so you guys have been watching the last couple weeks. You guys know we've been getting a lot of early pairs in. We even got one in this week, I think on Monday. Brandon just sent us this pair, the like all-star Kobe 6 with all the white stars on it. and he said he's got an early pair of those coming in on Monday. So we'll have those. You guys will probably see that in next week's video. But we're really excited to see that because we all hoop, and that's like
Those are the best ones that we've gotten.
Yeah, I like those more than the Grinches.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna get a couple more duo shots of the boys real quick, and then I want to shoot a few shots in direct sunlight. I personally just don't really like shooting in direct sunlight, and I forgot my reflector, so it's kind of on me. But we'll try a couple shots here on the stairs. I think a cool reel can come out of it at the very minimum, and then we're gonna hit some stairs on the back side of this wall right here. And then after that, I think we basically have everything we need. As long as Mad Dog got the BTS unlocked.
You know, I'm formed to you.
Yeah.
I'm a team player.
Yeah, you get it.
JP.
Some of my favorite shots from this look, we can just roll through them. This is what I'll go back and edit today, but this one is Sam here at the end.
No, I'm trying to play basketball.
It's pretty sick. Do you even hoop like that though?
Huh?
Do you even hoop like that? Nah,
I can't tell you how
honestly-
many people give me that look, and I invite them, and they just are shitting their
Bro,
pants.
I was a D1 athlete. Can I have a little respect?
Yeah, I respect it.
No. That's fair though. I'm 31, so that's fair.
No, but like I don't know.
Oh,
Like
we need some.
I am a shooter who will guard the biggest man on the court, and I play defense.
okay, so
Sounds like you music to my
oh,
ears.
but you work Friday night, huh? This
I'm
one is
trying to
one of my
get
favorites
healthy.
too.
I'm trying to,
It's like half and
I'm
half.
not
I just shot
going
it right up
tomorrow,
against the wall right here.
To the weight.
So you guys can go check out all this edited content. It'll be fully rolled out by the
long
time
do
you
you
guys
guys
see
say
this.
they're
Common
for?
Studios on
Like
Instagram.
an hour.
Thank you for
Oh,
helping
really?
today.
It's nothing crazy.
Appreciate you.
You know, always.
It's love and a hat.
6
Yeah,
to 7.
usually it's
Grab
like
up the camera.
6. We'll go
yeah.
to like.
Last outfit of the week, and the one that I will be leaving the crib in when I finish this video right now. Started off Friday with the Carhartt vintage double knees. This is a light blue pair that has a really amazing wash. I also debadged this pair, so I just removed the Carhartt patch and it left a really nice faded square right there. And I do like the way that this pair fits in relation to a lot of my other denim, whereas this is a little bit of a wider, baggier pant, but it still has more of that slim tone to it, and allows me to wear a sneaker that doesn't get completely drowned out at the bottom, because this leg opening isn't nearly as big as some of my other pairs. You guys know I always like to rock the Constellation cattle belt or cow belt with all of my blue denim. Last day of the week, I broke out this vintage Earth Day 1991 tee. Really like the graphic and the colors on this one, and you guys can see the Delta tag right there. Last outerwear piece of the week, I broke out this brown Bound by Soul zip up, and I want to say this dropped like 4 or 5 years ago now. It originally was a sweatsuit. I ended up selling the pants just because it didn't fit me that great, but I did want to hold on to this zip up, not because I wear it that much, but more so to have the option of a colored zip up, whereas most of my zip ups are either gray or black. I also thought the yellows in both of them accented each other really nicely. And the last pair of footwear this week, I broke out this pair of Converse Chuck Taylor 70s. When I bought these a couple years ago, I thought they were a collab just because the structure of them is a little bit different. And there's also a two-tone material switch up on this one, so it's like half canvas and half suede. But it ended up just being a normal pair. I bought them for like 40 bucks on sale. I don't wear them all that much because they are a little big, but I felt like Friday was a perfect time to break them out, something comfortable to be in for the day. Yeah, I just want to show you guys some products to kind of look forward to seeing next week, and then we're gonna check in with Chris right now because he's editing some of the content from yesterday. I was here last night editing the pictures. I think they came out really cool, as you guys saw. Just a straight black and white theme. I feel like it really just allowed the elbow hits on the pieces to stand out. But yeah, so we got both of the flannels coming out. You guys have seen these styled in previous weeks, but I don't think I've ever showed our packaging on channel before. So we have our plum, this thing's coats because it got dirty, but we have our plum poly bags, which came out really good. Unfortunately though, we had a mishap. Well, we didn't do anything, but our manufacturer let us know that one of their facilities burnt down and our 50,000 poly bags burned down with it. So there might be a couple products here like the knits and maybe one of our future hoodies that won't have our plum poly bag, which kind of stinks, but I mean, can't really control that, so it is what it is. And then we got the black one as well. I think this one I had already tried on, but lots of details in these. You guys see in the buttons. All of our metal buttons are 15mm buttons. Same hits on the back of this one. You have the inverse flannels on the back, both the big stars. Same with the elbow hits. So really excited for those. You guys know we're just waiting out the weather right now. And the Rockstar belt, which, nope, I'm not in it today. So this Rockstar belt is a little bit different. Are you?
Come on.
So
Come on.
This one's gonna be a little bit different than the one that he's wearing because it's made up of a like a pony hair, and we just went with our classic genuine leather, our vegetable tan leather for the production version of this one because we just got a lot of really great feedback on how much people liked the leather of our original Constellation belt. One of my favorite small details on this is gonna be the commons on the roller. And you guys haven't seen a full production version yet. You guys have only been seeing the samples. You got a slight embossing on the inside as well. Yeah, that's how it looks when it's locked in. So I think next week is gonna be these. Week after that, probably flannels. If not, then we'll drop the sage green hoodie. Plenty of good jobs to look forward to that we're gonna be preparing this weekend to get the ball rolling in on next week. So you guys are gonna see a lot more of those products next week. And real quick before we close it out, this was our one tripod shot that we got yesterday. Chris is gonna do a couple reels, one of this one, and then we're gonna do another one of more like handheld B-roll. And then Maddox got a bunch of iPhone BTS yesterday, so I'm gonna have him chop up a reel using the iPhone footage. And we'll have a lot of promo to post for the back half of this release for the crew necks.
That's all I got so far.
Yeah, that's hard. It was a busy week. I would say the highlight of my week was definitely shooting yesterday. I was really happy with how everything came out. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to next week. We got another busy one. And also next week, I'm gonna start calling some of the customers that bought the underwear, which was last week's release. And we had multiple people buy 2-packs, 3-packs, 4-packs. So they're spending, you know, over $100 on a bunch of underwear. I wanna call them and make sure that they're enjoying it. So some of the orders that I tracked recently just got delivered a couple days ago, so I'm gonna give them like a week to wear them, and then we're gonna hit up some people next week to get their feedback on them. Obviously everyone here on the team really likes them. I love them, works really hard on them. It's a great product, but we will try and get a little bit more content outside the studio here in the coming weeks. I just wanted to integrate these types of segments in for the next couple of weeks to see how you guys like them based on the feedback in the comments. I think you guys do. So I'm gonna try and find some new cool ways to integrate some more weekly footage into these videos. But with all that being said, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you guys leave a like on this video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. Any last words?
PB&J Bagel time.
Thank you guys for watching.